Today we're diving into a special message that your grandma has for you. And this could be a grandma, a great grandma, any grandma in your lineage. It doesn't even actually have to be someone that's related to you. It could be a grandma figure that you have felt close to in this lifetime. Someone else's grandma that also feels like your grandma. Just a grandma figure. It doesn't have to be blood related, but for a lot of you it is blood related. What's a special message? Ooh. She sees where you're at right now. She knows that you're not content in a certain aspect of your life. Like, I don't know if she was like this while she was Earthside, but she's definitely coming through as like, even if you're not letting on or showing or communicating that you're not satisfied or you're not content or something is going on, like she is picking up on it. Woo! Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. So, something in your life has been a bit tumultuous lately. Like, Five of Swords is the card of conflict. Wow, two swords suits, that is a tongue twister, happening right now. Well, one, the cups are all about emotions. That's where your emotions reside, is that cup suit. But swords is all about your mindset, your mentality. And yeah, you've been in some kind of conflict of either it's actual like verbal arguments with somebody or even within your own head, like kind of going back and forth. But it does kind of feel like you're trying to figure something out and you don't know if you should stay in the situation you're in or if you should go and start something new. Or maybe not start something new, but just like moving on. A keyword here is leaving. So it could be a physical place. For some of you, it could be moving to a different place, like a city, moving into a different house. Yeah, it feels very like you're trying to decide what to do and you don't know which situation is going to be better for you, staying or going. Let's see if she has any other messages. So it definitely feels like I see where you're at, babe. Like you are not alone. Don't feel like you're alone right now, especially right now. Ooh, a Four of Pentacles. So I feel like finances. Pentacles is all about finances and home life. What is going to give you more long-term security? What is going to be that solid investment? What is going to be... Yeah, I guess she's asking, like, when you are weighing up the two or more decisions, maybe it's like it's this or that, or like this or this or that vibe. Which one? Definitely take a look at your finances and make sure that you are able to step into the one you decide. Which one is the one that's going to benefit you financially in the future? Yeah. Very interesting. Let's pull a Star Codes Astro Oracle card for you. What else does Grandma want to tell you? What other messages can she give you via this deck? If you want to read your own tarot cards, I also have a free tarot as self-care guidebook on my website. I will link it down in the description. Feel free to read that and read your own cards if you'd like. Ooh, we have Aries Act. Oh, number one, literally. Oh my God. Aries asks you to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarated, direct, rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is the cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. Ta-da! It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, new beginnings, rebellion, and rebirth. The sun shines here March 20th through April 20th. Action, which is crazy because so whatever is happening, like, is whether you stay in your current situation, you're going to have to get your act together. And whether you move to a different situation, like, that transition is going to be an act all in itself. Action, begin. Move into a new territory, whether that be mental or physical. Cut to the chase, be a hero, feel the call to action, and thoughtfully respond. Yeah, so it feels like if you stay, you're going to have to, it's going to be a very mental thing. And if you go, it's going to be like the physical action. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp and to the point. Shoot from the hip. Set healthy boundaries just by being vibrantly alive. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. Aries activates our inner adolescent. Direct orders can set off knee-jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how they feel, express your own experience and opinion and speak in I terms. Yeah, so I've heard that when you are in an argument with someone, instead of being like, you can kind of switch it to, I felt this when you did that, or whatever. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting another's, they'll take care of their own needs first. So don't set this up as an either-or situation. Oh. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a break, and come back later. Challenge. Accidents increase when you are in a hurry. Okay, really quick. So this is making me feel like Grandma is saying, if you decide to stay, make sure it's worth it. Of course, finances are a factor here. You don't want to, if you can't afford to jump into something different at the moment, like, make sure your finances are in order, or like, don't just like dive in and put yourself at risk, is what I'm trying to say. Like, make sure you are safe and you're okay at the end of the day. But yeah, if you decide to stay, make sure it's healthy. Make sure you are in a place where you can accommodate for, whatever shifts you need to make, whatever conversation you need to have with this other person or yourself, or, whether it's a business situation, a relationship, a living situation. If you're going to stay, make sure boundaries are in order, you're okay, and you're not just staying in an unhealthy situation because it's easier. Challenge: accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration. I have never used that word before. Proceed with caution. Gift: Aries marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long, dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force. Trust this divine direction and summon the courage to begin. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Hell yeah. Okay, Grandma. Let's pull from one more deck. This is the Angel Guide Oracle. These 3 decks are like my favorite in the world. Okay, any last messages, Grandma? Oh my God, honesty and communication. Are you effing kidding me right now, you guys? Honesty and communication. Literally, like, you gotta be honest with yourself or this other person about the situation. Like, if you're gonna stay, these things need to change. And if you're gonna go, like, oh my God, wow. This is so sick. You are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You have reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. Oh my God, you guys. If you're holding anything in or you feel you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. Your grandma is telling you, do it ASAP. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what's in your heart, call in angels or grandma and ask them to support you. It definitely feels like your grandma is on your spirit team. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. Oh. Extended message: if you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and to make sure that you are heard. Either speak up or leave. That's this whole message. You are being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart, to home in on and honor what you want for yourself and your life. Wow. It may be that you are fighting against the flow and not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit, but angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. Oh my God. This is so full circle. Wow. This just like fully tied it up. Yeah, all the loose ends are tied. And you need to tie your loose ends, says Grandma. Like, you got to make a decision, girl, or whoever's watching this. Actually, I feel like you got to make a decision, girl. One of your grandmas, I feel like that was like a saying that she used to tell you, like, you got to make a decision, girl. So if that's you, comment down below because that was really random. Oh my God, this is so special. All right, that is all for today. If you want to read tarot for yourself, go ahead and download my free Tarot as Self-Care guide. It's linked down below in the description, and I also offer personal readings if you want to book a personal reading with me. All right, love you. Bye.